you had school, job, everything. How did you manage all of that together? What would you say to people to give them an idea of how much work is actually needed to get to the point where you're at right now? What is the mindset and motivation that keeps you kind of running?
Hey guys, actually caught me by surprise, but Otoro actually messaged me and asked if he could do an interview in front of the whole Origins gang. So if you want to hear my story and see how I grew my agency from start to where it is now, just check it out.
Cool. So structure for this call is 20 minutes of me interviewing Kenny. Because yeah, I think Kenny's success story is very interesting and a lot of people can learn, especially because I discovered that there's some things that are very, very important that a lot of people don't talk about. So Kenny, you want to talk about your 0 to 10K, how you reached it, how you went, you got your, you took out a loan and stuff like that, like everything.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm an open book. Like I said, like I think you know what I mean, on the journey, it's just like surreal. Like I feel like I've only just started like 3 months ago, and like really 2 months ago is like when it really like took off. And like it's just funny because like Origins is like the first program that I looked into. I was actually looking into like other courses as well. And also just like I don't know, just putting going 2 feet in and just taking that risk, you know what I mean? For you guys that don't know, I actually like took out a loan from like a family member for Toro's mentorship, as well as like a couple other things as well. So it's just nice to like, be right for once, or like I don't know, just it's just good to
Bro, he
for all of
literally
it to
took out a
come
loan. Like
true.
he literally went all in. Like there's no more in that he could go, right?
Yeah,
You want
because
to talk about
I
your life situation? Because from my understanding, you had a girlfriend. Um, you had school, job, everything. How did you manage all of that together, bro? Because I couldn't. I personally don't think I could.
yeah, like I said, it's not for everyone. I'm pretty blessed. For those that don't know, like I'm in school. I'm in my postgraduate degree. I have like like a master's or a doctorate in less than 8 months. I also work. I live with my girl. We've been together for like 5 years. And also like I still play like at a decent level at basketball. And yeah, so it's tough like juggling everything around. Also like just hopping on calls and you know, meetings, driving. Like just to put into context, it takes me like 50 minutes to drive to work and 50 minutes to drive back. But the one thing that kind of like really, really helped me was just understanding that like everything that you want like is possible, but you have to be smart about it. So all the skills that you need to do to have to succeed, you can pay for it, you can learn it. It just depends how quickly you want it. The other thing is just valuing your time. I think the first SMA Origins call like really connected with me because you said like, all right, who's got a part-time job? I think everyone kind of put their hand up, and it's like, how much are you making? And then I think I was like, oh, I'm making like 2K a month. And then you're like, that's crazy. Like you can just like get like one client and then you can quit your job. And then for me, I was like, fuck, that's crazy. Like I haven't quit my job yet, but like I've cut back for sure. Like I only work once a week now, if two, if that. And then I don't even like work like crazy hours because like in my head, it's like, or I've got more than one client now. And like 2K, like I just saved an extra like 2 hours driving. So like that's time that I'm wasting spending on, gas, petrol, or whatever you guys call it. Um, and then two, it's like I actually like get to like work on like me, my company and my business. And yeah, like I'm still like able to pay bills and shit. So that was like something that was really like big for me. Like just actually like breaking everything down and saying like, cool, how much am I making now to live? How much do I need to like pay for food? How much, even if like to go out and have fun, like we all have like a life. So it's like, like Mateo, Toro, like we like to party or like we like to go do whatever. Calculate that in. Like if it costs you $500 a month, right? Just say like, cool, how much does it cost me to be happy or like just not die and be homeless? And then if you say like, fuck, it's 2K, then it really is doable. It's like, okay, I just need to get 4 people that pay me $500, or I need to get one person that pays me 2K. And then when you break it down like that, it's just a matter of time. You just Like it took me 3 months. It takes some people 10 months. But it's just like I said, just look at the big picture, you know what I mean? Because like once you get 2K, you can't just quit your job. You have to be like, okay, now I have to find the next person, or I have to like keep them on for like X amount of time.
Right.
So then it's like stable.
And you're like the
But
ideal
yeah,
person where someone could say he's too busy to work. What would you say to the people?
yeah,
Because realistically, everyone has time, but people like to say that they're busy, that they don't have time for X, Y, Z. So what would you say to those people?
I think it just comes with my background. So like I play college basketball, which is like a full-time job, like 6 a.m. lifts, school, film, practice, pre-practice, lifts, traveling, and then sleep. So like I really like understood like how much time is in a day. And so I kind of really like applied that here. And so you kind of just have to write down like what's important to you. So for me, it was like I need to get these 3 things done. So I have like a book, it's actually right here. And I write down like 5 things I have to get done that like moves the needle. So like moving the needle might be setting 50 DMs, or it can be something as simple as like, create an ad, right? But it doesn't matter. Like it helps me like get closer to like the next client, or like elevates my business. So like in terms of time, I just make sure that like if the world's going to end, I have to get those 3 or 5 things done. A lot of like, even when you work out, right? Some people work out for 2 hours, and then other people like do a crazy or like 30, 45 minute workout, right? It's just about intensity, right? So if you can like lock in and like get shit done in 15 minutes, if you can get like a 500 DMs in 1 hour, then cool. You don't need to do all this other stuff out there. It's just like what you can do consistently and at a high, and at like an effective, efficient level. Because like the other thing that I learned as well is like I actually burnt out. So like I did so much like Tora knew me. Like I was like up at 5, and like I was doing like 12 hours every day. I was traveling. I was
He really was.
like it's
He really was.
yeah. Like I'm not joking. Like I had like 2 panic attacks like 3 weeks ago, and I was like, fuck. Like so then I had to like take a step back, see a doctor, and then
It's
now like
better.
things are wrong.
You can agree that it's better to be consistent than just put on a ton of volume. I mean, ideally, it's better to have both. A combination of both simultaneously is always key, but it's always better to have consistency than, a ton of volume in a short period of time, sorry.
Yeah, for sure. I think you just have to like how important it is to you, because like one thing that was like huge for me is like I'm like pretty not insecure, but like I'm pretty like shy when it comes to like social media and shit like that. So then I was got so busy that I just didn't care. And then it got to a point where like sales calls, like I was just so busy. I'm like, all right, cool. Like if you sign with me, cool. If you don't sign with me, cool. Like I've got shit to do. And then it ended up being like confidence, and I ended up like closing clients. I ended up getting stuff done. And then like I love Hormozy. Instead of like framing it and telling you guys like, oh, this is what you need to do, I'm just gonna frame as in like, this is what I've done and this is how it's helped me. So then like I'm confident in what I say. Like I'm not lying. Like it really worked for me. It might not work for you, but like just shifting that mindset has like given me so much like confidence in like everything I do. And like I think it just speaks to like the results as well.
What would you say to people to give them an idea of how much work is actually needed to get to the point where you're at right now, in terms of starting as a beginner, probably? Like give them an idea of how much work they actually need to put in, because I think a lot of people think that SMMA is pretty easy and get rich quick scheme and something like the old 2016 drop shipping era.
Yeah, shit. I mean, like what is hard for me, like, I mean, I can look at Toro and I'll be like, cool, like you could be really good at running, but you could be terrible at sprinting. You could be really like strong, but you could like, only like lift like really heavy for a short period of time. So it depends. I think outreach, ads, well, outreach and ads are like the same thing. Networking is a big one, like your mental strength. And then the other thing is like time and money, right? So there's like 6 things there, right? You might not be really good at like all of them, and you're probably going to be terrible at like more than half of them, right? But like pick what you have and work to your strengths, right? So I didn't have time and I didn't have money. So I took a loan, but my mental strength was really strong, so I could handle that stress. The other thing was I couldn't do outreach. I had that thing where I was like went to work or in school, I'd like quickly do that like semi-automated thing. But I also had like a little bit of money, so I paid for ads. Like you just have to work to your strengths. And I was really good at networking. I ended up like, making the most of origins, like talking to everyone. Like me and Ira are really close. Like I'm actually there to like give him value and help him. Because I know like in like a non-selfish way that like it'll come back to one day. Like one day when I'm like really need someone's help, I've got his number, I can ask. Same with Toro. Like I actually like be like, cool, I'm happy to speak. I'm happy to show you everything because of how much he's helped me. And like it's just like that. When you network with people, which is something that I think is one of my main strengths. It's always like value first and like don't worry about anything else. I'm a big believer in karma, so it'll come back. So I think the things that I lacked was time. I didn't really have much money, but I had really
Time.
good mental strength. I have really good networking skills. And yeah, I was just smart about it. You know what I mean? I looked at the big picture. So I feel like for those out there that are starting, it's definitely very hard in terms of how much work. I think you just need to write it down on a piece of paper and you need to go out and tell everyone like, hey, like this is what I do and not be afraid about it. Because the next time you see them, they're gonna be like, oh, how's it going? Because if you say like I want to be an astronaut, next week you say I want to be a firefighter, and the next week I want to be a scuba diver, they're gonna be like, dude, this guy is not for real. But if you say like, hey, I am an SMMA owner, I do this, I do that. The next time I see you, like, oh, how's it going? Like, oh yeah, I've got one client. I was like, oh, I haven't started. It feels bad. You have to like take ownership of that, and then naturally, like, whatever's hard for you may be easy for someone else. So I can't really speak to how much hard work, but I know that like it's like uphill from day one. You just have to play to your strengths.
Yeah. And in terms of more short term, let's say daily, what is the mindset and motivation that keeps you kind of running? Because
I always speak to
I
this.
think that in a way a lot of people give it their all and maybe fail once and then they're like, okay, cool, this business model doesn't work. And I think that happened a lot with drop shipping and it's happening now with SMMA. So what would you say to that? Do you have like any type of specific failures that you went through?
I think failing is like a big, like you just have to reframe. Like I think it's like learning, and like remember, it's only failing if you give up, right? So like with this business model that's been proven for hundreds of years, it's like a restaurant, right? You can't fail if you like don't give up. It's just like it's a proven business model that works. So like it's you either like play the long game and everyone short term goes, oh crap, I haven't had a client in 1 month, I give up, or you play like the innovative game. You're like, all right, cool. Like I just want to be different, but also like have the fundamentals of the business, right?
So
For
that's
me,
your
like
mindset. Like
yeah, it's a long game. Like I could have no clients for like 2 years and I'm straight because I have 2 years of experience. And then like if I go to you now and say like, hey, like even if my offer is terrible, like, hey Toro, I run Facebook ads. I've been doing this for 2 years. And I've like reached out to over like 50,000 people, or like I've connected 50,000 people. Doesn't that sound better? You know what I mean? And then like I guarantee you, it's just a numbers game. Like you talk to anyone out there, like Charlie Morgan, like he'll just say it's volume. Like if you take your emotions out of it and you actually look at the fundamentals of the business, it's like even if your offer is terrible, someone will say yes. Someone will give you a free trial.
yeah.
You will learn an experience under your belt. But in terms of like daily, short term goals, I just have like a mindset, like what's going to move the needle, like why am I doing this, and where do I want to be in 2 years? So like, I mean, we spoke in a private chat, Toro. It might be partying, it might be for your family, it might be for yourself, but whatever you need to do, you just gotta like own up to that and like actually like let it sink in.
And how do you hold yourself accountable during, daily, day to day, getting work done, not getting distracted, dopamine, all of that?
Like I said, I got a really good supportive circle, and I keep my circle like I wouldn't say small because I'm pretty good at networking, but like my real friends, I know who they are. I say like I'm doing this, and if they're really your friends, they'll hold you accountable. Like if you speak and you say, hey, or I'm gonna DM 500 people, or I'm gonna do this. If you're really my friend, I'm probably gonna be talking to you like once a day or like twice a day. There's not much to talk about. You're gonna be like, oh, how's that going? I'll be like, oh, I know I said I was going to reach out to 500 people, but I've only DM'd 20 people. Like a real friend would be like, come on, dude, like, isn't that important to you? Like, why haven't you done it? And like, of course,
So,
like stuff
so
comes
you
up.
think that like having someone as a friend, like an accountability partner?
Yeah, that's big. That's big. You can't always like you always have yourself, but sometimes like life comes up, like shit hits the fan, like you might lose your
It
job,
feels
something might
stronger
happen
when
in
you hear
school.
it from someone else, right?
Yeah, and it's even stronger if you have friends that have the same goals as you, right? So like Ari is a friend of mine. Like if I ask him like, "Hey, how's it going?" He's like, "I'm struggling with this." I'll be like, "Oh, that's easy for me." Like right now, he's struggling with like onboarding, and I'm like, "Oh, I used to struggle with that. Now I'm pretty confident with it." And the other thing is like, especially like in school, when you learn something, the best way to like reinforce that is to teach
Teach
someone.
it
If
to,
you can
yeah.
teach someone, it means you know what you're doing. That's why like I love doing all these like AMAs and shit like that because it's like I don't know if I don't know what I'm
Just
doing, then I
reinforcing
can't
your
explain it.
ideas.
Yeah, for sure.
And you met Arya on mentorship, right?
Yeah, he was
So
like,
you
I mean,
think
he was
that
day one.
yeah, so you think that people from origins can definitely connect with each other, network with each other, and hold each other accountable, find a
Yeah,
partner just to hold each other accountable and stuff like that. Like, is that something you would suggest for them? Because I think that would be
yeah,
good.
and for sure. I think that's huge. Like, think about networking, right? You like talk about things you have in common, and it might be struggles, and then you help each other out, right? Think about everything that you guys have in common. You guys gave up 2 meals a month, so then you could get like all this information. So it's like, what, like, how important is that to you? You know what I mean? Like, you can go talk to, look, I can talk to Mateo. I'll be like, hey, bro, like, why did you join Origins? You're gonna be like, oh, I want to do SMMA. I want to like grow. I want to do this. Like, that's so much we have in common. I'll be like, cool. Like, what niche you're in, this and that. Like, I think a lot of people like try to keep too many secrets in, and then like it actually hurts them in the long run because like I'd rather like a friend that has like the same goals as me, and like we can like if I get to 10K, I get to 50K. I'd rather bring my friends with me rather than be all there alone. So, yeah, have an accountability partner, check in with them, or even just have like, I don't know, someone that you can like just voice your struggles because they might
Yeah.
be able to help you.
And I think there's a quote that's like, give with zero expectations and you'll get 10x returns. And I've always done that and it's always worked. So,
Yeah, like I
and
said, I'm within reason though. A lot of people like when you do okay, a lot of people like try to like take a lot from you, and like the
yeah,
thing that they can take the most is like focus and time. So within respect. So like, for example, like all my friends are like my friends. So like if I don't reply to them or if I don't do something, they know like, damn, Kenny's probably working really hard right now, and like I care about him, so I'm not gonna hold him accountable. Like, I'm not gonna like hold him to it. I'm not gonna feel bad. I just know he's cool. I'll check in on him, and whenever he's ready, he'll reply back. That's like the expectation you got to set because like if you want to be, like everyone else, then you're gonna do stuff that everyone else is doing. So if you want to be
and
different, you have to do something different.
people don't have to network with people who are doing necessarily more money than them, right? Because I remember when I started off, something that helped me a lot with VA placements was someone who was doing 6K a month when I was doing 10. And that really helped me out. And at that time, he wasn't doing 6K. I don't think he's doing it now, but he was doing like way less. And I feel like I think this is also a quote, like everyone knows something that you don't, like no matter what that person does, where they're at with their agency or anything like that.
I'm big like because I drive a lot. I like to listen to a lot of audiobooks because it's like efficient with my time. Um, and so one thing that I kind of learned was you can either be like the last person to speak in the room, or you can always try to be like the dumbest person in the room. So then you can always learn. If you're the last person that speaks, even if you're going to say the exact same thing you're going to say, everyone else after they've spoken feels like, oh, you've listened. Even if like you're going to say the exact same thing, you're going to get a different result. So um, the other thing is like I don't speak to people just to like try to take something from them. I just know that like if I help them, it's going to come back to me. And like, I mean, you networked with me like, and I still don't make as much money as you. So like you can see that like value doesn't always have to come in like money. It might even be like I need someone to talk to, like because this is an uphill battle. You need like really good mental strength. So like even if
Everyone
someone
holds
doesn't have like
values that can eventually help you in so many ways that you have no idea currently right now, but it's worth investing into giving free value.
facts. You invest in people. Like if I see that like, oh, you're a good person, you actually like want to make it, then I'll help you. Like I never ask for anything in return. But then there's also like respect as well. Like you can ask me for like as much help and I'll give it. But like there'll be times when I'm like, damn, I need to do some stuff for myself. You know, I can't give because I need to like look after myself.
And realistically, that's literally the number one marketing strategy to get clients for SMMA is literally free value. For
Yeah,
example,
for sure.
Surge's all of Surge's clients come from his free newsletter where he gives away webinars and stuff like that. The easiest way to get clients is through free trials. Um, like it's just literally proven. If you give value, people will buy.
Like
Charlie,
I'm telling you,
Joel,
like
they give out free value and then they sell you their program. So
yeah, I'm telling you, like the first couple of clients are hard, but then once you have trust, like you can either get it through trials, you can either get it through whatever. Um, the rest is easy. Like once you have someone's trust, super easy.
yeah. Well, awesome. Kenny, I really, really appreciate you talking about your agency and your story and answering all these questions, which I think are super, super important. And I think
Ah,
we
I
move on
got you.
to some Q&A.
It doesn't have to be for me as well. You know, you got Latoya here, you got Aria here. Like, just ask them how it is. What's up, Mateo? Come on, man. I know you got a question.
Let's hear it, guys. Come on.
Did anyone give away any free trials this week? No one won the challenge?
Hey guys,
Mm.
how are you?
Hey man, how's it
Marco,
going?
you got
I'm doing well. Uh,
oh, Mateo.
I'm struggling with. I mean, I have my offer, which is now it's 30 days, 1 month free trial, but I also paying for my software and $100. So it's kind of frustrating, keep paying and not getting any income at all. So
But
what?
that's how most businesses are. Like you have to invest a shit ton before you even make any money. My first 2 months, I think I went down 7K total.
Damn.
I spent 11K this month.
Yo,
Exactly.
damn.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
and for things like drop shipping, for example, like you need to test a bunch of products. Same for SMMA. You need to test a bunch of offers, right? And however you're doing client acquisition, whether it be ads or outreach channels like DM outreach, cold calling, whatever, it's always going to cost you. And even if it doesn't cost you money, it's going to cost you time.
I just put in the chat. Look, I get it. Like I was a student. I still am a student. And like I get it. Like there's ways around it, obviously. It just depends how much time you got. Like if you got time, like just keep if the softwares go high level or whatever, like
Yeah.
find a way. Like you know what I mean? Like I can help. Like if you want a sub account, like I got you. Like the other thing is like just keep signing up for free trials. Like it costs you like an hour to sign up for a new email. You get 30 days. You know what I mean? Like you can do that for one client. And then when they sign on, just pay for that shit. You know what I mean? Like there's if you're really hustling, there's ways around it. Use your brother, your sisters, your mom's email, whatever, like make a new email. I know some dude that like he actually makes I think he makes like 50K a month in like real estate, but like this dude won't even pay for his own Netflix. You know what I mean? So it just depends like what type of person you are. But
Yeah.
yeah, if I know it sucks, it's like $100, and it hurts, but if it hurts that much, you'll find a way. Like you'll find a way to like create a new email, or you can just say like, look, I'll do this for free. Like I'm actually doing like it's just how you frame it as well. So like I've done paid trials where I'm like, hey, I'll do everything for free. Our whole team will work 40 hours for you per month, but we have softwares, we have systems, so I need you to just cover that.
Cover the costs.
And they'll be like, okay, yeah, and then just say like, oh, it'll be $200, and they'll be like, and then you say like, hey, look, if you're not serious about $200, like I'm putting all the risk on, I'm working for free to show you how I can help you make money. And you can't even put $200 in. It's like, I don't know if that's the type of person I want to work with. And then if they're like, can you do 150? You're like, okay, cool. But then like once like I give you results and you sign on, like it's going to be more because I'm putting all this risk into you. You know what I mean? It just depends how you frame it. And don't be afraid to ask. Like the other day, like I charged someone $50 for like 2 photos, and it's just like in my head, I'm like, oh, I should probably charge them $20, but let's just see. It's just how confident you are in like helping them. Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Mellow
Thanks.
paid
Thanks, guys.
$30 for 3 months and go high level. And like I'm sure if you talk to support and just say like, hey, like I'm upset with something, I don't know, they'll give you a free month. It's a SaaS, bro. They want to keep you on. Like just like make some stuff up, like, oh, I couldn't log in or something like that. Just hustle and get that free trial, man.
Perfect. Perfect. Thanks.
You guys got so much value now. You got Mello in here, you got Aria, you got Toro.
Melo's in school, in class, I think.
All you guys still in school?
Tony
What are you studying? What are you studying, Tony?
Did you say my name?
Yeah, what are you studying?
Or which one of us?
All of you.
Yeah, all of you, anyone.
I'm still in high school, so I'm not like studying anything in particular.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, Marco.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm a mechanical engineer,
Oh shit,
university right now. Yeah,
that's tough.
just trying to make some money so I can take care of.
Yeah, that's real. Everyone has their own why. Like I respect it. Like I said, I'm here to like help. So if you have any hard questions, like let me know. I think the other thing you can let Toro know as well is how he can make Origins better. Like, do you want more people on? Do you want more calls? Do you want more scripts? Do you want like, you know?
Yeah, just let me
reason?
know because I can pretty much implement anything that you guys would want, but I just don't know what that is, right? So
also it's like fresh. Like you guys are like, I mean, like we're like OG Origins. So like think about like how good it'll be in like, I don't know, 3-4 months. But it's like up to us to tell for like what we want. Like I told him, I'm like, I want more calls. So that's what he wants to do. And I also want like different people on, like people like reviewing ads, people helping like with like onboarding and stuff like that. So it's up to you. You know, like if you don't speak up, like you're just wasting $50 a month. You know what I mean? Make the most of it.
literally, especially since we're in the starting phase and I'm literally just looking to add things. So now is the time to do it before a lot of people start joining once we start actually marketing it. And then, you know, I can't take up as much suggestions anymore.
Hold on, what do you guys think that is like the most important thing to learn mentally as a beginner?
What you want, bro. Like why are you doing it and what you want. You know what I mean? Like it's so hard. I feel like if it's just like money, then like I don't think like that's like enough.
Here's
Like,
the thing. Establishing a clear purpose. Yeah. You're going to always have the same purpose. It doesn't matter what the purpose is. The purpose isn't going to drive you every single day. You just got to have some discipline and get the fucking work done every single day. It's not going to be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to be rich when I'm 26 or something like that. Like that's not going to motivate you every single day. I don't think there's any why that motivates you every single day other than just pure discipline.
It's like habits as well. Also, like understanding that like you're gonna slip up. Like you're gonna have like a day where you're like, I don't want to do anything. Then it's like the day after, like, cool, I didn't do anything yesterday. Let's do something today. Like a little bit.
Yeah, you're only
is better than
human.
that.
Like no one's a robot. Like, let's just be honest. Like, no one can realistically work 12 hours a day every single day without failing.
Look, Arya's putting some fucking
Arya, bro,
beats
speak
in
up,
the
speak
chat.
up, speak up. I like what you're saying.
Listen to this man. He
Bro,
knows.
like, bro, all I'm saying is just like if you establish a clear purpose, bro, you will never lack motivation. Because, bro, like motivation ties to discipline. Discipline doesn't tie to motivation. So if you can always, you'll never lack motivation if you have the discipline. And the only way you can have discipline is if you establish a clear purpose. It's that simple. If your purpose isn't grounded enough, you'll never have the discipline to keep going.
Hey, Illa, how was your email stuff? You tweaked that? Is it good?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, but like I changed from emails to all Facebook now because we noticed that like basically most of the responses are coming from Facebook. So we bought like 50 accounts. We're gonna drop the email. It was just not doing good at all. And
There you go.
yeah, I'm doing that. But actually, I signed a client on a free trial.
Good
Uh,
shit.
yeah, 15.
I think you won. Did anyone else give a free client? Do a free trial?
No.
There you go. He's on the leaderboard. He's on the
Let's
leaderboard.
go. Yeah,
That's
so
him.
yeah.
Can you send me a DM?
Yeah, on Discord or
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. So I signed him, but like the ads that I want to put, what I'm gonna do is just basically go on Facebook ads library and look at like which ads are performing well,
Competition, yeah.
which
Bro,
aren't.
look at the oldest active ad, and that just means that it's working, or else they wouldn't continue to run it. And then just don't just copy it. Although you can, what I usually do is I just literally just copy it just to see if it actually is working. Because you know it's probably gonna work and you're gonna get leads, but then you have to kind of change it and adapt it, but just take inspiration from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't reinvent the wheel.
But like I don't know if I'm like because it's my first time, right? It's my first time I sign a client I have to do ads for. So I'm like, I don't know if they're fully gonna work or like it, I don't know. Kind
Well,
of
you're
like,
about to find out.
yeah. No, that's what I wanted to ask. Like, how effective are Facebook ads? Like, does it depend? Like, how do you like measure
I think in my experience, I think it's just your budget. Like if you're spending like $100, then like you're really trying to like test the lottery. So it just really depends like your budget and like your time as well. Like it also, yeah, Tony's right. It's your offer. So I read like a book and like this day and age, like when you're paying for ads, you're just paying for like people to see it. So if your offer and your business is terrible, then it tells you, you know what I mean? Instead of like asking 1,000 people like day by day, if you put your ad in front of like 10,000 people on Facebook, Facebook will tell you if your offer is bad or not. So I don't think like blame the ad or anything like that. There's nothing other than like special targeting, like within reason. Like if someone's thirsty, then you give them a water ad. You don't give a water ad to someone that, you know, has like, that's not thirsty. You know, that's just like the basic concept. But like the main gist is, it's to see if your offer is good. So like if you're split testing, you can split test colors and all that, but just make sure that you also look at like your offer as well. Like test different offers. If you got money, say like free trial on this one versus, you know, one time fee until we get your results. Something like that.
Okay.
Did you send me a DM?
I'm gonna do it right now.
Slide in his DMs.
The picture the picture of the stripe or what?
No, the free trial, bro.
The free like what do you want me to DM you exactly?
Anything just so I know that it's you.
Yeah, that's why I asked you. I said the stripe.
And then
Say hi. Say hi, Otoro.
just proof of the free trial.
Yep.
And then that's you, bro. You won.
Hey, have a quick question.
Yeah.
Today I was on a demo call and I went on the last part on the offer, and we ended on the free trial, but he say he didn't want to spend that much money on ad spend, like $500, I think it was, and he said he was only going to spend 100. And I was like desperately, and I say
100
yes, okay,
across what, like few days maybe?
Do you have the recording?
yeah.
Can we watch the recording? Can we break the recording down?
No, I don't have the recording. I should start recording the calls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
have
mean
to
because
record all the
it's
calls.
it's
To be
21
honest,
days. I
if
don't
it's
know.
a free trial, like if they give you any money, just do it. Just do it. You know what I mean? Like
I mean,
it's
not for
experience.
$100, bro.
But like if
No,
you're not getting a client, like my opinion, like just do it. Like, you know, like you
He's
set it up, but
bro,
tell
he's
them,
not
make it
gonna.
very
No
clear.
one can deliver on $100 ad spend.
Just tell them that. Be like, I won't deliver you results, but I'll run everything for you. And it pays for your go high level for a month. You can get as many other clients as you want. You know what I mean? And you could just say
No,
like,
just do it and
hey,
then get him like, a few leads. $100, you can get him like maybe like what, 10 leads?
yeah, it depends what niche. If it's, are you doing real estate,
Like,
right? Yeah, you easily get leads.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
you can get like expensive, like worst case scenario, you get 3 leads. Like I know people getting $5 leads, but like worst case, let's say it's like $30 a lead. You get a lead. Just tell him, say like, hey, like in this niche or like in this industry, $100 is like a lottery ticket. So don't expect much. Like remember, undersell, over deliver. But it's like I'll do it for you if like that's really what you want. And then when he starts getting leads, he might want to put more money in. Just so
Yeah.
like typically we work with people that spend $1,000, but if you want to spend $100, like don't expect much. But just to show you like how the system works, let's do it.
Get him on a sales call.
Yeah, and then you can say this actually. Say this, Marcus. Like, I'll do it for you, but I need something from you. I need you to give me a testimonial, like not a testimonial, but like a video saying like, oh, like how seamless the service was and stuff like that. And then there you go. You have your testimonial, you have your proof, you have your confidence. You can work through all the problems of onboarding, and you have your whole month's worth of go high level paid for you. Easy.
perfect.
$100. Yeah.
I should ask for the testimonial before I start running the campaigns
You're
or
not
after
you're not offering them. You're asking for it because he's like, oh, I only want to do $100. You're like, okay, well, for that to be worth my time, I'm actually like, I need some more like videos on like clients and their experience. So, bam, I need a testimonial from you, and it's like win-win.
Yeah.
Does that kind of make sense?
That testimonial will
Yeah.
definitely be worth anything.
Yeah. It's like I've seen people run ads on testimonials and like nothing edited, and like they'll get like leads for like $10.
Perfect. Well, thanks. I appreciate it, Kenny.
I,
Thank you.
I got you, man. Hey, what's next week's challenge, Toro?
What do you think?
Bill, you won this week, so you got any ideas what you want for next week?
Yeah, Isla, do you want to suggest something?
My fault. Is it Illa or Isla?
Ela, yeah.
Ila.
Illa.
I just sent it to her, by the way, on DM, but let me
Alright.
think. Good.
Or anyone else.
I feel like the most sales meetings would be like,
Wait, this was a free trial client,
yeah.
but he paid you.
Yeah, but he paid for the ads. So he's getting a free
Oh,
trial. Yeah.
That's tough.
perfect.
Does that make it or what?
Yeah. I was just confused.
Yeah. No, I'll get the service fee like by the end of the month, but yeah, I don't know, maybe for the challenge, like a sales, most sales, or is that too overdone?
Like,
Most sales?
like actual.
Most sales calls.
I like to do more challenges that consist of the
Like the
input
job getting done.
of the before the sale itself, just so people start to put in more volume and consistency. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
rather than just aiming for the sale, trying to help them through the process of no sale to the sale. You get what I mean?
Yeah. So like a certain amount of.
I got one. I got one. I got one. I don't know. Hear me out. So I feel like a lot of people like really like need help with like accountability or like consistency. So I feel like we need like a challenge around like that, whether it's like, I don't know, some sort of like, you know how we did the offer? I think like we need like things, I don't know, like either like a logged amount of time doing something or like a certain output.
We could
That's my
do
opinion.
like most working hours.
That's like hard to track though.
No,
And
it's
like,
not. We can have someone, everyone can just hop on Zoom, like on their own Zoom, on their own time, and just record their screen and their face. That's huge accountability right there.
That's huge accountability. And you need an accountability partner too.
Because then we're watching your screen and we're watching your face. No way that shit's fake.
Yeah, bro.
And bro, I can guarantee you I will get someone to check through the whole footage. And then whoever has the most working hours wins. Bro, I'm ready to see some. I'm ready to see some next level hours.
But
Okay.
what if you send a lot of DMs on your phone for outreach and not on your laptop?
Hmm. That's a good point.
And what if
Oh.
I can't record screen on my laptop?
If you can't what?
Record screen and like the video call at the same time.
You can. So
Ooh.
you just start up a Zoom meeting.
No, I can't.
Like
Camera on my laptop.
you don't have a camera on your laptop?
It's broken.
Bro, I've
Oh,
got
you're
a
on your
Zoom
phone.
free
Kind of.
version, bro. Like 40 minutes.
Just what's it called? Just record your screen then.
Okay.
But if you record your face, it'll be better.
Really, there's like other ways to score, you know, like I don't know.
Bro, screenshot monitor. They're goated software, bro. That's what we need.
Low key. No, but this is even better though.
Yeah, we'll sit on it.
All right. So that's what's up.
But what is it? What gonna do in my opinion? When I do like on my phone outreach, because how am I gonna record that?
You got an iPhone?
Yeah,
You like the screen record thing? Hang on, where's my phone?
yeah,
Look,
I know, but
see this?
yeah, I know, but I have
Oh
like
shit.
128 gigabytes, and it's full. My phone.
Bro, let's do most cold calls in the week.
Bro, delete the porn, then it won't be full anymore.
No, because some people don't cold call.
True.
Yeah, you can't do just one form of outreach.
Hmm.
Bro, I like the working hours one, like, but that's kind of fucked if you're doing outreach.
No, because wait, for that one, can you record as much as possible, or does Zoom stop you after like 1 hour? Like the
40 minutes, yeah.
If you have Zoom Premium, it won't.
Bro, you know what I think we have?
Bro, there's
I
no
think-
way none of you guys don't have Zoom Premium. Like, how are you guys taking
I do Google
meetings
Meet.
and then oh bro, not Google Meet. Come on.
That's the best one, bro. I pay for my domain, it's free.
Yeah, I use Google Meets too. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's real
Nah.
go.
No, Discord is the way to go. You guys don't hop on local business calls on Discord?
Bro,
Nah.
no way you hop on Discord.
Bro, you should have like each like different forms of outreach, and then each form of outreach has like a certain amount of points. So let's say, I don't know, like a cold DM is like 1 point, and then I don't know, cold call could be like 2 or 3 points, something like that, where it's like
How about
the
just
input.
the total of the most output being put?
Yeah, but then someone could just send like 10,000 DMs, you know what I mean? And like it's hard to do 10,000 cold calls, for example, or like 10,000 custom emails. Bro,
Yeah,
someone could
the
chuck
valuation
Turo,
is
do
like-
automations count?
That's the thing. The valuation of each form of outreach is going to be different. For example, no one really does like emails one-on-one, right? Everyone's using
Like demo
social-
calls are worth 10 points. DMs, like every 100 is worth 1 point. I
That's
don't know,
actually
some
that's
shit
a
like
good one, bro. That's a good one.
Yeah. And then
Emails
cold calls, I don't
that.
know.
Worth like cold calls are like 2 points, and then like I don't know, email's like half a point.
Bro,
And
let's
then if
do
you
that. That
page,
actually is good.
All right. I mean, if you set it up,
if you door knock and you like film it, that's like 10
All right.
points.
100 DMs should be how many points? One?
Share your screen. Make a doc. Make a doc.
Every
Make a
100
doc.
every 100 DMs is 1 point. And
Also,
can that
it's
be
a
for your
pirate.
clients too? Or does that have to be for yourself?
No, great. That's you're gonna have like 50K.
All right, what else?
The one that Kenny
How
said
much-
is good. If you go door to door,
Your
10
door
points.
if you door knock and you film it or you record it, like you have the audio, and you're like, hey, my name's
So if
Kenny.
I go to a Cairo, like if I go to a Cairo, like,
yes,
and I'll
a
say,
whole ass
hey,
car.
all right,
Hey,
bro, I'll
like-
do that.
Shit, that's crazy, bro.
10 door knocks, 1 point. Bro, what? You gotta make it higher,
Come
bro.
on.
Shit,
sure.
bro. 100 DMs, bro. Cold calls. Hey, you have to do manually. DMs you can send like automatically. You know, we have to take these things into account. And
Bro,
100 call email, bro, like,
Bro,
bro. Someone could
we
travel
have to take
on
these
Lemmeless
things into
overnight,
account.
bro.
Facts. Lemless overnight, 2 accounts. That's a free trip to Madrid.
Nah, bro, Super Send. You could get like
I think that's good.
so
What
many
do you
more
guys think of
points.
that?
How long do DMs take to send?
Like 10 seconds each.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
those
you're
are
gonna
rookie numbers for email.
you're gonna wanna send targeted users. Like you're not just gonna send it to some random person. It's the
Yeah.
prospecting that takes time, not the sending DMs.
Yeah, true. I think that looks pretty decent. I think.
This is not
100
this is not gonna be the actual point system. Like we're doing a separate point system, and then whoever wins gets 1 point.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
sure,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
We get
no.
that. Yeah.
Mm. And do we have to? I mean, yeah, I guess it's good.
We have to what?
No, we don't have
10
to
door knocks
record
is a
that
lot,
part.
bro.
But like the recording the
You don't
screen.
gotta record it. You don't gotta record it, but you just gotta show proof of it.
Yeah.
Bro, I will have a VA count every single DM if needed.
Or you're wasting your VA's time, or you could like be closing clients. That.
Bro, I got unlimited VAs, man. Don't worry. I like this
I call.
challenge. The door
I think
knocks.
that's good.
Wait, door knocks / walk-ins. That's gotta be
Hey, but
recorded.
if you don't have an accountability partner, then it doesn't count.
When does it start? On Monday?
Today.
Is it from Monday to Thursday? Today.
Today's to next
now.
week.
Okay, wait. 100 DMs,
Today.
2 points. So DMs could be literally Facebook, Instagram, obviously, right?
Yeah.
LinkedIn, yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok.
Okay.
freaking anything.
TikTok.
Bro said
Bebo,
TikTok.
MySpace.
TikTok outreach.
MySpace.
MySpace outreach, bro.
Wait,
We're tracking
how
cold
much
calls
do
for
you guys do like
dials.
outreach per day?
Sorry?
How much outreach do your VAs do for you per day? Like I'm just curious about your number.
I don't do any outreach anymore. I'm just running ads.
That's cool. And Kenny, you?
It was like 500 a day, but now I'm gonna run ads, and I'm also speaking.
Kenny, don't lie to them. Don't lie to them. You're shit at training VAs, and you have no company culture.
Oh
Don't
my
lie to
God.
them, bro. You're not just running.
All right,
ads. Bro, you
let
weren't just-
me. I was. They were doing 500 a day, but like I was just having a headache with like. Okay, fine. My company culture was terrible, but like these dudes were not showing up on time. So, yeah, I'm just gonna give that a break. But I think I'm talking to Gray and I'm talking to Tora about some other things as well.
Ooh, spice.
I like this. I like this a lot. This challenge.
Do I get a point for coming up with a challenge?
This
No.
guy. Bro, you get a point once you get your VA straight. All right.
Oh my god, I still got 3 really good ones, man.
Yeah.
Bro, Kenny, you know the only one that's like, I've still got Andrew around, bro. He's still here.
Bro. Aria, tell Toro, dude. For everyone that doesn't know, me and Aria, we ran like a job interview, and we had like 120 people like not even joking. And then we cut like 90 of them, and we kept 20. Oh fuck, kept 30 or whatever the math is. And then after like they were good for like the first 2 weeks, and then they just like died off. Like tell them how bad it was.
You guys hired
Tori,
a team of 20 and they all died off.
Bro,
No, some are still there, but like
Bro, that's just because of company culture and stuff like that.
But
we fixed it. We fixed it. It's fine now. Like we got it, right? It's all good. All right. I'm really curious to see who wins. Good luck to everyone.
Bro.
It's not gonna be me because I don't do outreach.
Oof.
Yeah.
wait, does this count as VAs doing it as well?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Shit.
Wait, Kenny, you said you don't do any outreach, so how would you be?
Listen, Drew, I might be willing to pay for outreach just to get that flight to Madrid, honestly. It might be worth your time.
What did you say, Isla?
Well, Kenny's got 2 points still, and he's chilling. He's not worried.
No,
Kenny,
I said
come on,
how
dog.
would you be competing if you don't do any outreach?
Me? Like I said, because I had I burnt out like 2 weeks ago, so I'm just like easing back into it. But like, I think I'm just gonna focus on ads, and then I'm doing
Bro, even if he
some other
doesn't
stuff.
get it, he's flying out.
Yeah, like I'm gonna fly out regardless. Like either I pay him out of my own pocket, or like, you know what I mean? Like it's like
That's what's
like
up.
if you guys like once you guys get into the business
He
mindset,
even
like
said he would charter a jet.
not that.
Kenny,
I
please bring
got
me.
For everyone, bro.
I got
Kenny's paying for everyone's
I'm going to New
flight.
Zealand instead of you.
Drew, remember what I told you
Right.
last time?
What?
Kenny remembers, don't you?
What did you say? I don't remember.
I said I was gonna fly out and give Turo a big kiss.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's
shit,
got
yeah.
a big kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Tora, we were talking about it during mentorship. Like even if you don't like win, like you can fly out if you want,
Yeah.
and like we can all meet
Yeah.
up. I think
Mm.
Mateo,
When
you're
you
like
start
local,
making
right?
some more money.
He's
It
in
costs you like
Argentina.
$100 to get there. Oh, are you?
For
Right?
me?
My fault.
Kenny,
How far are you
how much
from
does it
Portugal?
fly?
Oh,
What'd you
it's
say?
too far. It's really expensive. It's really affecting going to
You're in
Madrid.
Argentina, right?
Yeah, it's a
I knew
really
that.
long trip.
But you said
So
the
it's very
parties there were
Not
nice.
as not long,
Sorry,
not
what?
as long as Australia, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
well,
New Zealand's even worse. Shit.
I think I'm the
When is
closest.
the meetup?
Barcelona.
Where are you?
Barcelona.
Bro, you're right there.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
even-
a
I
local,
just
bro.
take a train. Like,
You can walk. You can walk.
yeah.
Nah, bro.
Oh,
You're
wait.
getting a nice flight. You'd get a nice flight.
All right.
Bro, it takes 1 day and 7 hours for me to get there. Wait, let me see what it is.
Let's see. Flights to Madrid. Yeah, 1 day and 3 hours.
Does that make
see you
it?
there.
Is that
Please.
March 9th for you?
What do you mean, March 9th?
Is it the
Oh.
9th for him? Because he's in New Zealand, and it looks like it's daylight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's a
yeah,
day
it's
ahead.
9.
that's
It's the
crazy.
morning,
Bro, so
brother.
I've got
And in
1
the
day
morning,
less of
bro,
outreach.
It's 4
Yeah.
p.m.
Shit.
It's 2 hours for me to Madrid.
All right. Let's all work hard, and then we'll all just meet there, whether we pay or Toro pays or like Aria pays or what. or
Hey,
I
hey,
pay.
chill. Chill. No,
All right, guys.
I'm King sees who wins. Make sure you guys like get an accountability partner, like really get your shit like together. Like if it's serious for you, like make sure you get that done. And then like if anyone needs anything, just hit me up in the DMs. But yeah, good session.
Let's kill it.
All right, boys. Take care.
Thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
Bye.
Good luck.
Yo, Turo, are you jumping on mentorship now? Hey?
Maybe. Send me a message
Yeah, yeah. See. All right, later.
in a bit.